Hi there. So here's a tutorial how to initialize your BMW key. This is the diamond shaped keys. So this is going to be, I don't know for which models, but it's going to be for the e46. My specific model is the e46. I believe that this will work across all platforms of the e46. So whether you have the 318, a wagon, if you have a cabrio, I believe that it should work for all of them. I believe this method also works for some of the other BMWs from this years, like mine is from 2002 and some of them are from 1999, I think up until 2006, late 2006. But if you have the diamond key, this shape key, it should work. You can try it, see what happens. Now this is my original key, as you can see, and this is a key I just got off of eBay. You can see it's already been worn down. I don't have it cut yet. The reason I got this key is because my original key acts up. Sometimes it unlocks, sometimes it doesn't. And that is a problem for me. So I keep this extra key on my keychain just so that I can unlock and lock the vehicle if my original key doesn't want to lock and unlock. Now, this key does charge by the ignition. So you have a rechargeable battery inside this key, which charges by the ignition. I opened it up and tested it myself. It does indeed charge it. You can see underneath this pouch, this camera will pick it up. There you can see how I patched the key together, and then I got this little pouch off of eBay as well, just so the key looks a bit more normal. So getting down to it, there's methods of keep putting it in the ignition, turning it 4, 5, 10 times, and then no. You only need to turn it once on, off. So I'm going to explain it, and then I'm going to try and do it one-handed. So for the explanation, what you want to do is you want to take your key that actually sometimes works, sometimes doesn't, or that's actually already programmed to the vehicle. I'm not sure if you can do it with a completely unprogrammed key, because I don't have one to know. But take your key that you usually use. You want to put it in the ignition and turn the ignition on. There's a tutorial online that says you just need to put on the accessory modes and then turn it off. But for me, it works even if you go all the way on and all the way off. Not starting the vehicle. Do not start the vehicle at all. Make sure all of your doors are unlocked. All the doors are closed. Put it in, turn the ignition all the way on and all the way off. Now note, you have about 10 seconds to do this. Don't get overly excited because you might mess it up. So train it a couple of times, act like you're doing it, and get used to it. And then you can do it. So you want to put the key in, turn the ignition on, up to a point right before you start the car. Turn the ignition off, take the key out. Then you want to press and hold, unlock. Right? So you want to press and hold it, and then tap lock 1, 2, 3 times. But a bit fast. No, not too fast, but a bit fast. So you want to go 1, 2, 3. But while holding the unlock. Then you should see your doors. You should see that those things lock and unlock. That means the key is programmed. Now you have a grace period of about another 5 seconds to program the next key. So you don't need to do the ignition thing again. You immediately go to your next key, press and hold unlock, and then tap lock 1, 2, 3. And you should see it initiate again. That means now you've programmed this one and this one. After about 5 seconds, you'll hear a tick from here somewhere, from the ignition side. After that tick, you can no longer program. It's over, your time's up. If it doesn't work, you need to go back in and restart from the beginning. Now, if this is not clear, I'll be doing it now. And if you have any questions, you can put the questions down in the comments. I'll try and answer as best as I can. Yeah, so let's get down to it. I'll try and do it one-handed. I'm not completely sure if I'm going to be able to do it. But if I can't, I'll try and find a way to film it while doing it. Alright, let's get down to it. That was it. There it is. You heard it, I'm sure. I believed that I ran out of time, but I actually did not run out of time. I was close on that one, real close. So what I did was press it, hold it down, tap 1, 2, 3, and then you heard it lock, unlock. And then I went to the next one. You saw how long it took me to go to the next one. Press, hold, 1, 2, 3, lock, unlock. I'll try and do it one more time, and then maybe just get so that you can hear the sound of the car locking and unlocking, and then I'll give you a visual of the key while I'm doing it with the key. So I'll give you one visual of the key itself. So let's do this one more time. So the key both is now initialized, just so you can see. If I press lock, you see this key acts up. What about this key? You see now it locks the car. Now this key acts up. As you saw, now I pressed it, it didn't want to lock the car. But now if I press unlock, you see that's why I bought the other key, because this key keeps acting up. So this is now my basically lock and unlock key. But for some reason this key sometimes intermittently works. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I have no clue. So I'll give you one more visual if the key will work now. As you've seen, it doesn't want to lock or unlock. So let's see if I can get it done one more time, just so I can give you a close-up of the key. Alright, so press hold, press 1, 2, 3. Nothing. Let's see this one. Press hold, 1, 2, 3. There was a lock and unlock. So that's what you want to do. Now I'm going to try and off camera program this key again, because I believe once you program only one key and it goes off, the other key gets unprogrammed. I'm not sure about that, but yeah. So press it in, on, off, out, hold unlock, tap lock 1, 2, 3 times, leave it, and you'll hear the or see the car lock, unlock. That means the key is initialized. Immediately go to your next key, press hold unlock, tap lock 1, 2, 3, leave it. Once it locks, unlocks, now that key is initialized. So that means both keys are initialized. But if you only do one key, only this key, but this key was already initialized, you do that and you just do this one and you forget about this one, I believe that this one will then be uninitialized. It will no longer be coded. That way you always have to do it in the pairs that you want the car to be unlocked with. So you do it in a row. Otherwise you might uncode one. I'm not sure about that. I could be incorrect, but now this doesn't work at all for locking or unlocking. So yeah, that's the way to initialize your keys. If you have any questions, put it down in the comments. I will try and maybe make another video on it. Maybe get a better quality camera, because this camera doesn't really want to focus on things. But anyway, yeah, hit a like if you liked it. Thank you for watching.